Hello, welcome to this video. Today I'm gonna see 40 facts explaining Czech Republic. So I'm gonna learn more about this country. I hope you enjoy the video and let's see.
This is our world. This is Europe, and this is Czech Republic. You may think, what's so interesting about this tiny, unimportant country? But you know what? Give it a chance, as it is easily one of the most amazing countries in Europe. These are 40 facts explaining the Czech Republic. Many people still call this land Czechoslovakia, as both Czechia and Slovakia used to be one country, until the year 1993, when they split apart. For the reason why we need to roll back 500 years. At that time this land was called Bohemia, and since 1526 it was ruled by Habsburgs. That was an Austro-German dynasty. Yes, this guy even at one point forced Czechs to speak German for 200 years. But Czechs were brave and educated enough to defend their culture and language. This rule lasted for almost 4 centuries, until the end of the First World War. That was followed by the break of Austro-Hungarian Empire, which led to the foundation of Czechoslovakia. This new country was prospering and industry was booming until the Second World War. Because of Czechia's proximity to Germany, it had no chance to defend itself. It was invaded by Germans and became a protectorate of the Greater German Empire. Meanwhile, Slovakia was partly occupied by Hungary and induced by Hitler to proclaim its independence. After the brutal Nazi occupation, Czechoslovakia's fate fell into the hands of the Soviet Union. A communist coup in February 1948 gave power to the Communist Party, and Czechoslovakia became part of the Soviet bloc. It lasted until 1989 and the Velvet Revolution, probably the most important event in the modern history of Czechia and Slovakia. Democracy was introduced and the Western direction prevailed. Following that, 4 years later, both countries peacefully split. And
in 1993, separate.
Following that, 4 years later,
in 1993, it doesn't a lot of time. It has not a lot of time. This just 26, 30 years maybe. 29 years is a very short period of time. No, 93 to 26 plus 7, 33 years. It's a very short time.
both countries peacefully split. And here we are today. As of these days, Czechia is bordered by Poland in the north, Slovakia in the east, Austria in the south, and Germany in the west. And let's find out what Czechia looks like today. Czechs are well known for many things, but the most important is beer. And they take it really seriously. So much that they consume the most beer in the world by far. 140 liters of beer per year.
That's so crazy. Wow. I didn't know that people from Czech Republic loves beer. So it's so crazy.
Per year, but that includes both children and elderly people. So in reality, average adult must consume even more. In many places, beer is actually cheaper than water or any
No, this is not true. Is beer cheaper than water in Czech Republic? Oh yes, it is often true. In Czech Republic, beer is frequently priced lower than bottled water in supermarkets and sometimes even in pubs. No, that's crazy. So everybody in Czech Republic, it's normal that everybody prefer beer than water. It's crazy.
non-alcoholic beverage. Besides beer, they are known for being largely irreligious. In the heart of Christian Europe, only 12% of people in Czechia identify as Catholic or Christian. 57% of people have no religion and 30% don't want to answer. Despite that, you can find a church literally everywhere. Even the smallest villages have churches and chapels. Following its long medieval history, this country is also packed with castles. It has one of the highest numbers of castles in the world. Lovers of history would be in paradise here. In fact, the largest castle complex in the world.
Plus, plus than 2,000 castles and chateaus. Wow. I didn't expect that about Czech Republic.
History would be in paradise here. In fact, the largest castle complex in the world is located in the capital city of Prague. The Prague castle is also the residence of the president. Speaking of president, this is him. Petr Pavel is the current president of Czech Republic. And this is what the former one looked like. I must say, Czechia is making progress here. Zooming out a bit, Czechia is divided into three main historical regions: Bohemia in the north and west, Moravia in the south, and the smallest one, Silesia, in the far east. They may differ in some culture traditions, however, in these days there are no huge differences overall. All of these people speak Czech. Although there are dialects in some regions, they differ only in few words. The language itself is very unique, and it is one of the hardest in the world. The Czech language is comprised of over 250,000 words.
For me, it is very, very difficult to speak Czech Republic. This for me is so difficult. Děkuji, thank you. Please, prosím, prosím. No, ne, ne. No, no. Oh, no. Yes, oh, no. Wow. It's so difficult.
Which is more than Russian, French or Arabic. Czech is also the only language in the world using the letter R, which even many Czechs struggle to pronounce properly. Czechs and Slovaks understand each other without a problem, as both languages are part of the Slavic language group and are very similar. Yeah.
So it's the same language, no? Or is different? Czech Republic and Slovakia share the language? Are distinct language. But why distinct language? If they were one country, Czechoslovakia. The language share, both are West Slavic languages and share an estimate 70 to 80% of their vocabulary, so they can understand between each other. So that's good.
Yes, Czechs are part of the ethnic group called Slavs, or Slavic people, and most of them are proud of that. Even though the living standard is getting closer and closer to the West, the Eastern influence and lifestyle are still present everywhere. This is what a typical Czech city looks like. A lot of people there live in the blocks, which are the remainder of Soviet architecture. This is what a typical Czech looks like in the village, in the city, and in the pub. If he gets hungry, he would go for svíčková, knedlové přezelo, or fried cheese, as these are the traditional and most commonly consumed dishes. Besides around 10 million Czech people that live there, you can meet a lot of Slovaks who are usually studying in Czechia and Ukrainians, especially after the Russian invasion. Another large minority is Vietnamese. It is estimated that around 60 to 90,000 of them live there. They came there as part of the mutual work agreement during the communist times. In Czechia, they can make good money, as this country's GDP is currently 46 in the world, which is average in Europe, but pretty good on the global scale. The average salary is around $700, and the average price.
I have 2 or 3 friends living in Czech Republic, and they are very happy to live there. They told me that it's a very good place to live there, create a family, and they are very happy to live in Prague. They are in Prague, so that's cool.
The average salary is around $700, and the average price of lunch in the restaurant is $6 to $10 as of today. The local currency is the Czech crown. For $1, you can get around 23 crowns. Money is important, but to enjoy them, you need to be happy. And it seems that Czechs are exceptionally happy. In the World Happiness Index, they ranked in the 18th place. One of the reasons could be the fact that they live in the 12th most peaceful country in the world. Their democracy is, according to the Economist Democracy Index, 26th best in the world. And in the Freedom Index, they ended up in the decent 30th place. A big advantage for Czechia is its membership in both the European Union and NATO. We can see that Czech Republic lies in the mild climate, which makes the 4 annual seasons, snowy winters and hot summers. With its 78,000 square kilometers, it's the 115th largest country in the world. Most of its land is covered by lowlands with small hills. Meanwhile, mountains are primarily on its borders, and they are quite small. The highest peak is only 1600 meters high. Another fun fact about Czechs is their love for mushroom hunting. Due to the abundance of mild forests, more than 70% of the population heads out to pick mushrooms at least once a year. This country and its forests are so safe that there is practically no danger. There is only one poisonous snake, whose poison can barely kill you, and there are practically no bears, wolves, or any dangerous animals. Czechs also love sport. They are excellent at ice hockey. Many players play in the NHL. The most famous of them all is Jaromír Jágr. Football is probably the most popular sport, as you can find it everywhere in every village. And Czech women are especially good.
That Czech Republic, for me, is very good in football.
All is Jaromír Jágr. Football.
Maybe this World Cup, Czech Republic doesn't have maybe a lot of luck, but Czech Republic is always a tough team that can complicate you in any moment. So yeah.
It's probably the most popular sport, as you can find it everywhere in every village. And Czech women are especially good at playing tennis. Other famous people who were born in Czechia include writers such as Milan Kundera, Franz Kafka, and Pablo Neruda, or scientist Gregor Mendel. The Czech Republic also contributed to the world with its discoveries. Among those are soft contact lenses, blood type groups, polarography, lightning rods, Semtex explosives, or sugar cubes.
No, Semtex.
Polarography, lightning rods, Semtex explosives.
Wow, Semtex explosives. That's crazy.
Or sugar cubes. Czechia is home to the Skoda automobile brand, and many beer brands including Pilsner Urquell, Kozel, or Budweiser Budvar. Czech Republic.
Pilsner is very famous here in Spain, and a lot of people drink Pilsner.
Was home to very famous music composer named Antonín Dvořák. The fun fact is that his musical composition was the first to ever be played on the surface of the moon. It's called the New World Symphony. If you plan to visit the Czech Republic, these are some of its most popular cities. Prague is a must visit, as you will probably arrive there first. But you shouldn't miss out on Brno, Český Krumlov, Olomouc, Kutná Hora, Karlovy Vary, and even more cities to truly dive into Czech authentic culture. What you must know is their flag. The white represents peace and honesty. The red represents courage and hardiness in war, and the blue triangle represents three pillars of justice, truth, and loyalty. Czechs sometimes joke that the white is at the top, as is the white foam on the beer, which could actually help you remember the colors of the flag. With the flag comes the anthem, which sounds like this. And both together create the Czech Republic. If you would like to learn more about our world, I recommend you to continue to this video next. Please.
Okay. Czech Republic has a lot of history. So I didn't know that Czech Republic was part of Austria, Hungary, Russia, and Germany in different times, but I didn't know that. So Czech Republic people can speak Germany? No. So I'm gonna search this. Czech Republic people can speak Germany. Some Czech people speak German due to the country share border with Germany and Austria. Okay. And can they speak Russian, maybe? Some Czech people can speak Russian. It is not widely used for daily communication. Younger generation generally prefer and speak English, while older generations were taught Russian during the Soviet era. Okay. Also, one of the things that shocked me that was when Czechoslovakia split peacefully. So I thought that this separate was with war maybe, or civil war maybe, but was peacefully that. So this is very great, obviously, and it's an interesting country with a lot of history, culture, and traditions. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you can understood everything. My English is not very good. You can write anything in the comments, so I will read everything, and I'm gonna try to answer the comments. Put a like and subscribe if you want. Thanks to watch this video, and I see you in the next one. Bye.